My name is Terry Slobodian. I am the President and CEO of the Royal Aviation Museum of Western Canada here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Well, one of the things that we're proud about and in how this reflects the community is that we are the first thing people see when they come to Winnipeg. When a person is landing, even before they land in Winnipeg, they see this beautiful building.
Kelly Wallace, Vice President and District Manager for PCL Constructors Canada. So we've been supporting RAM for years. Over time we knew that the RAM was looking at developing a new facility, and so when it came out for tender, PCL was highly engaged with it. We had targeted as a key project win.
It was a great partnership right from the very start. I think one of the things that I had never seen before that was, I think, very helpful was PCL had organized I believe it was a whole day at their offices, and they brought together all of the partners, us, the architect team, various different teams that were part of the project, and it was basically a team building session. So I was impressed with that. I think it really sent a message that PCL and all of us wanted to work together, and we recognized that without any one of us, we couldn't succeed.
A project like this can't be successful for just one party. It needs to be successful for those that are donating. It needs to be successful for the design team. It needs to be successful for patrons. And I think when you look at that, you've really got to be collaborative and engage the entire group, all the stakeholders, to make sure that at the end of the day, the project is achieving that vision.
So probably one of the most challenging times during the campaign to the board and to the organization was when we didn't know if we were going to get funding. What the PCL team brought to the project is expertise. They helped us with the campaign. Not only did PCL contribute, but they also helped us to raise funds from their community, which we really were impressed with and appreciated. So in that way, they also demonstrated that they were a partner. They wanted us to succeed in every way.
In this case, the RAM was working through their funding, and it was delayed for almost a year. Sometimes that can trip up a project and sometimes even jeopardize it being delivered. In this case, we were able to get engaged and work with the client to value engineer and make sure the project was going to achieve all of its goals. Because I think one of the things that a lot of people don't see that aren't in the PCL family is how engaged our people are with projects. When you take a look at the success of any general contractor or builder, it's really the success of the projects you deliver and how you deliver them in the community.
Since 1930, Manitoba has been a global leader in aviation and aerospace, and so we're here to tell that story. From the very, very first day that we started planning our exhibits, we brought on Dr. Negan Sinclair from University of Manitoba. He's also a writer for the Winnipeg Free Press. And so he came on as our Indigenous curator. And so what we wanted to ensure was that we had sufficient Indigenous content in the museum, and also to have the Indigenous perspective. But also when you enter the museum, the very first thing that you see is welcome to the museum. And it's in 9 languages. English, French, and 7 Indigenous languages. So we wanted to make a statement that we are committed to Indigenous peoples.
So when I think about the RAM project and what I want the community to take away, I take a look and go, Manitobans, we're building a great facility that tells a story about not only Winnipeg and Manitoba, but also about Canada. And I'd say that's a legacy that we're very proud of and that we love leaving on the projects that we build in this province.